Join us on this our third trip aboard the Auto Train. In this video, I'll share what I think to be the most important things to consider while taking the Auto Train, along with a view of the most scenic spot on the trip. Come along!
Nobody's coming.
Okay, so
We had a little sidetracking.
we had a little setback because I didn't pay attention to the fine print.
Details.
And I booked us from Lorton to Sanford. But we're actually going from Sanford to Lorton. So thankfully they got us on the train.
And it's a full train, so that was a
But
miracle.
we're in a roomette
This is what you
instead of a room. So
have. A mirror.
we have a mirror.
Makes
over
it look
here.
like it's bigger.
Hello. We have a mirror.
Controls.
Some controls, a push to call, ceiling light. Looks like maybe a fan or something there.
You have pillows.
Got a pillow.
You have a little
Probably gonna
stand
have to
here.
have the beds put down tonight because otherwise
There may be a closet.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? May I
Charlotte
have
thinks
your
there might be a
attention?
closet.
My name is Dwayne. I'm your sleeping car attendant for your northbound journey to Lorton, Virginia, one that should begin at 5 p.m. An on-time arrival at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning in our Lorton station. In between, we'll be making one scheduled stop, and this will be in Florence, South Carolina. This is our approximate midway point of the journey. It's about a 15-minute service stop, and it's made to fuel the engines and change the conductors and engineers. This will be the only scheduled stop we'll make during our trip. It should take place around 1:30 a.m. Now, during the course of your evening, your lounge and dining cars will both be located to the rear of our train. We are at the very front of the train. There's one passenger car ahead of us, and then the engines are in front of that. So the third car back will be your lounge car, and the fourth car to the rear will be your dining car. And in our lounge car, they'll have service available up until 11 p.m. If you like a snack or a beverage, that'll be available there. And it does reopen tomorrow morning as early as 6 a.m.
So here I sit in my roomette because I did not read the fine print and did not realize that I booked a trip from Lorton to Sanford instead of Sanford to Lorton. So if I could give you a tip for riding the Auto Train, tip number 1, most important tip, make sure your reservations are headed in the right direction so that you don't have the same problem that we had. Thankfully, they were able to get us a roomette, and we're in a roomette now on the train waiting for them to get everything finalized and hooked up so that we can make the trek back up to Lorton. But we're very lucky because the train was just about full and they almost didn't have room for us, but they had room. So here we are, and we're going to get to experience what a roomette is like. So hopefully everything will go well and everything will be fine. So that's my tip. Pay attention to what direction your tickets say. So we decided to come up to the front because they said we were only like 2 cars away from the engine, and I just wanted to see the engine. So it's car number 832. How about that? And we still ain't moving. But anyway, just thought I'd video that.
Looks like he's backwards.
Yeah, looks like he's backwards. Maybe he is backwards.
It can go
Anyway,
either way.
I don't know if they're in there, but I want to wave to them. So, alright. So, we are sitting. We've been sitting for just a little over 2 hours now. Because of an accident on the train. Tracks in front of us. Another train had an accident in front of us. That accident has cleared. The train in front of us is moving. But now we're waiting to get permission from CSX to be able to move our train through the accident scene and to continue on. So as soon as they get that clearance, we'll start moving again. But until then, we sit and wait. Also, it's dark outside now. It is 8:16 at night, and I can see the moon out the window. So 8:16 at night, it's dark outside, and we're just waiting.
And we should be
on the move here in the next couple of seconds. Once again, we have been cleared by dispatch through the accident scene. And we may be moving at a little bit of a reduced speed for a little bit as we move through the area. But we have been cleared and we are on the move. Once again, we thank you for your patience and understanding, and we apologize for the delay. Thank you.
Yay! So it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and the train just had to stop again. Something happened to our train. We lost power for a while or whatever. But they got it going again. And this is going to be a fun one. We are pretty much settled in for the night. We had the conductor put down the lower bed, but not the upper bed. And Charlotte and I are both able to lay on the lower bed together playing. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that little bit of video. Again, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Thanks. So we've been waiting for a new engineer to get here. He just got here. We're just starting to go again. We're getting passed by a freight train. Sign up here. This is us taking off. Hopefully for the last time until we get to Horton. We've stopped several times. The train has been delayed. We are currently working on our 4th hour of delay, and we're probably a good 2 to 3 hours from Lorton, so we'll see what happens. River, no, we're in Richmond. They said this is the James River. Wow, that's really neat. They said it's the most scenic part of the trip. So thanks for watching. We are rolling into the Lorton station now. It is 6:27 p.m. at night. We are supposed to roll in between 9:30 and 10 a.m.
In the morning.
So we are quite late. There's been several issues with the travel along the way. We had to stop a couple times to change conductors. There was an accident on the track in front of us.
Some things were
Some things were their fault. Some things were not. Does this deter me from ever wanting to take the train again? No. But it does put a little bit of a sour taste in your mouth when you're on this long. But they did what they could to accommodate us, while we were here, and we're thankful for that.
And we got the most for our money.
That's right. We got the most for our money. And our attendant was Dwayne, and he did a fantastic job, doing the best he could to help us out and everything along the way. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to wrap this up, and I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you do decide to take the auto train and you have a nice time, because we had a nice time. It was just a long time. So take care, everybody.
Have a nice evening.
Bye. I just wanted to add a little summary here at the end of what I think are the 2 most important things to consider when taking the auto train. Number 1, make sure your tickets are booked in the proper direction. As you saw, ours were not. I made a mistake and I booked from Lorton to Sanford when in fact we were going from Sanford to Lorton. So very important to make sure your tickets are booked in the right direction. Number 2, be prepared for a lengthy stay on the train. It's supposed to take 16 hours. But we were on the train for 27 hours. That's a long time if you're not prepared. So make sure you have plenty of food, water, or drinks, or whatever you want to have with you just make sure you're prepared for a lengthy stay. And I'll go with a third one here. Number 3, just make sure to enjoy the trip. I mean, it is what it is. There's not much you can do about it when you're on the train. You're on the train. And Amtrak does the best job they can to get you where you're going in a timely manner. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the train ride. But there you are, really the 2 most important things to remember when taking the auto train. And I hope that if you take the auto train, you have a good time. Thanks. Take care, everybody. I wasn't videoing. This is what you put blooper reel at the end. I wasn't videoing that whole thing. That was really good, though. One take would have been perfect.